All right, so here we are on the Demon King raid fight, and we obviously are going to be using the new LR Queen DIANE for it. Now, if you don't know, most players for the first phase usually have like some sort of counter team to pretty much nuke the first phase super easy. For me, I like to use Balder because Balder is going to be relying on the defense, which makes it a lot faster or a lot easier to pretty much guarantee the kill on the first phase super fast. But other players like to use the Albedo team, which features Cocytus and I think Blue Dancer Liz as well. And that team is also a really good team if you want to farm up the Demon King raid fight pretty fast. So that's why you can see I'm using defense food. And again, for this type of team, you want to have Balder with triple defense. And then you want to have Green Hawk Oslo, Freyr, and Nanashi. And you also want to use this artifact card set. And then for my second team, which is going to be the team that we really care about, is going to be the DIANE team. Now, for a lot of players, if you don't know, instead of DIANE, most people use the Valentine's DIANE because it gives you a lot more base stats and stuff like that. But since we have the new edition DIANE, she's going to be able to give us more attack-related stats, which could be really good for building our DK Meliodas, so he can hit super hard in the Demon King phase 2. Again, we just got to make sure we build her up. And again, we also got Green Gother as well because we are using different race characters. Now, Green Gother is going to be really good, probably even better than you are, Red Gother, because not only do we have Green Gother with different races, but we have Green Gother who can apply like a debuff card, which could be very helpful for, you know, the rules. Or, you know, you can just get more attack-related stats for DK Meliodas, just so you can guarantee one-shot the phase 2. And then it'd be pretty much GG from there. So this is going to be my phase 2 team. And my Balder team is going to be my phase 1. And again, for my gear, this is going to be my gear for anybody who's asking. I know there's going to be some people asking. And for this is gonna be my gear. I don't have your gear for Kizna because I only use it for PvE activities. So I'm just using this basic SR gear set right now. But if I really want to, I could just swap to like a UR character. And maybe I should swap for Ritarm Link on her, because usually she gets targeted really easy. Maybe I should swap to Ritarm Link just in case. You never know what could happen. So, and I could also make it my DIANE HP/defense as well too, just so she'd be pretty much fulfilling her tank role. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's see what we can do. All right, so let's get into the Demon King raid fight. Like I said before, this is my fast farming team. So usually this team has a very consistent speed up for me. So expect this to not last too long, unless probably for me explaining. So first team we have is the Balder team. Now this team usually takes 1 or 2 turns to finish off the Demon King fight, or phase 1 of the fight. And pretty much you having Balder pretty much build up his base stats and crit damage as your whole team are getting targeted. Usually for me, I like this team way better than the Albedo team, and that's because it just feels a lot more consistent in terms of critting. If you don't know, what the problem with the Albedo team for me is that dealing with her not critting, because if you don't end up critting, you end up losing a lot of damage with Albedo. Like, it's a really good team, but you end up missing out on damage. And the team that I'm saying is going to be like with, I think it's like, I think it's Albedo, Blue Dancer Liz, Cocytus, and I think Nanashi, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, as you can see with this team, the damage is very consistent with Balder. Allow me to just finish this in 1 or 2 turns, depending if you count Demon King attacking as a turn, right? Technically, I only use my hand like 1 time. Now we're going to be getting to the phase 2, and this is where we're going to have DIANE come in. Now this is actually a decent range of cards for me, because I can just go for my level 3. And what we're going to end up doing is ranking up on Kizna. Hey, let me make sure I'm ranked up on Kizna. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I misplay and I use the wrong card. And then we're gonna waste Gotha card. Now remember I said, the reason why I'm using Green Gotha over UR Gotha is because we're gonna get a lot more attack related stats per turn. So that's gonna be really good for us. And we actually got a really good hand too, because we have another Kuzna card. So I can literally use all my Kuzna cards to pretty much fill up the rule. So we're going on level 2, and remember, Kizuna rank up her own hand whenever she attacks, and then we can use another level 2 for our buff, which is, again, this is gonna be just a dead card. And with this, our DK Meliodas should be able to one shots. Now the only issue sometimes when you're doing this is that he could have his ultimate like literally the next turn, and then you're just gonna be a sitting duck. So we're gonna use this. Go for this, and then actually let me see my melee attack related. 87k. Holy snap! How much DN it got? 41. Again, that makes sense. You know what? We're gonna go for maximum damage right here. So I'm gonna go for this, and then this is right here. Hopefully I get another DN card. All right, and then take on the one shot. 9.4 million. Holy snap. Now the only bad thing about this right here is that I have no card to take away O gauge. So I might have to sack my Boulder team right here. I might have to sack my Boulder team. Funny enough, I'm gonna probably have to sack Boulder. Oh wait, we got level 2. Ooh, this is actually level 2, level 1, level 3. Dang. I actually have to swap out. Yeah, I gotta sack my I gotta sack my Boulder team. Cause I had bad RNG right there. Cause if I would have used my Gotha rank up, if I would use my level 2 rank up right there, I would have been getting nuked by that ultimate. Cause he has literally his ultimate right here. So the most he's gonna do is probably proc his shield because we didn't finish the rule. Or his barrier, I mean. Yeah, we're just gonna let that team get one shot. And you're gonna probably pop up his barrier. Which Meliodas gets to cleanse, or not cleanse, but get removed. So that's all fine. Let me see, how much attack rate did he have? Yeah, he has less now. Alright. And I didn't have anything to take away his old gauge. Oh, I broke the barrier regardless. Oh, GG then. Well, that was an interesting match. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I actually like this DN team. Meliodas had a high amount of attack right there, man. His attack was actually super, super high, where we was able to deal 9.4 million to that Demon King on the last phase, which is actually insane. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys make sure you guys like and subscribe.